What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Grav, where we made it out of that dungeon over there, the hole in the ground, the aptly named, very rudimentarily named, not a lot of ingenuity or resource there, the hole in the ground. We managed to escape from it, but for right now what we need to do is we need to go make some more health stims, because unfortunately my stimulant supply is very low, and so you know what we gotta do when that happens. We gotta, like, handle our business. There's a dead guy over here. I'm gonna go see if he's got anything on him. These newbies, they run out here to get resources because it's dangerous. Like, the dangerous areas have more resources. The lobby area has like nothing left, and so lobbies run out here and they get killed all the time. And then you can loot them. And usually they're carrying around like 100 and something wood. It can save you actually a considerable amount of time, especially since they're unlikely to find their way back anyways. Like, I don't feel like too much of an asshole looting dead bodies because that means they've been sitting there for more than 10 minutes. Which, unless you know exactly where you died, chances are you're probably not going to grab it. There's a health stim right there. Good, saving me resources. I would prefer to save resources on whatever I can right now. We also didn't check out those Epcot centers, whatever the hell those things are, so we'll go take a look at them. I'm just calling them Epcot centers because I don't know what else to call them, if you're wondering why I keep saying that. Alright. Free health pack right there. We're almost level 6, so I'm trying to stay on top of killing some of these mobs. We need to get assault rifle rounds, or assault rifles, anything really that has assault in the word, so that we can defend ourselves a little bit better. I'm glad that food isn't like an enormous, like, stupid problem in this game like it is in some games. Like, getting food in some survival games is just like, it's like a pain. I'm actually really glad you don't have to deal with it in this one. Like, the random mobs just sort of drop the stuff. Let's see what this cat's got. How did he die? Too close to an explosion. Oh, he's got 10 minutes. Never mind. He's got a while. Alright, buddy. Well, I'll come back for it if it's not gone. In this episode, we're going to go back over here. Our base is over there. And then once we go back to our base, the thing that I'd like to adhere to, or at least try to do... God, we have so many fossils and so much wood right now. We're looking pretty good on just about everything, honestly. We should be able to make the Harvester 2 as well, because we can make that spheroidal material or whatever the hell it is that we need to make Harvester 2, and hopefully that'll allow us to be even more efficient. I don't know if it harvests faster or if it harvests better, but I'm game for either. Either one of those makes me happy, and so this episode should show a fairly considerable increase in our character's capabilities before we finish off. Oh, say 23, 24 minutes from now. I keep a timer running. I try to do episodes at like 25. I found that it's like the sweet spot for my channel. Like, everybody... There are people on both ends of the spectrum. Some people like 15 minutes, some people like 3 minutes with highlights, some people like 60 minutes, 45 minutes. The sweet ground that I've found that's convenient for me and everybody else likes is about 25 minutes. Nobody's hit any of this, have they? Good. Let's make the spheroidal. Actually, how many spherical cubes do we need? In order to make a multi-tool Mark II, what does it cost to upgrade this right here? Oh, it's just 60 fossils and 60 wood? Upgrade it. Hell yeah. So what do we get now that it's Mark II? Anything? Or is it the same as it ever was? Huh. Well, it looks kind of the same. Maybe it gets more efficient. Second upgrade 75. We got the materials, so why not? I feel like I might as well. It doesn't look like it's getting any better at building other things, but who knows. We've got enough wood right now to where I feel like we should probably make like a helmet and some random stuff. So let's process some wooden planks here. I don't know exactly how many of these we're going to need, but it doesn't really matter because wood's actually like the easiest resource to come by. It's all over the place, so why worry about it? Armor, we've got the rotted wood helmet. Sure. Yay! Rotted wood chest. Huzzah! Rotted wood gloves. Oh my god, this is the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. Hooray! And we have planks set over. We look like Groot right now. I like how we drew a face on the front of it just in case you didn't know we were a human. Either way, maybe it'll supply us with like a little bit better protection. I don't know. Wood seems like it's pretty resilient to me. Now, how many of the spheres did we need to make the new harvester, the multi-tool? We need 3 cubes. God, our character constantly has wood right now. Let's go ahead and we'll build 3 of those to get our new harvester. There it is. We'll build ourselves a Mark II. Does it replace the other one? Does it have a longer range, or how does this help me? Let's find out. Well, I can't mark... Okay, let's... God, I look so goofy right now. I look like I have just, like, dung smeared all over my character. But it's wood. Part of me is, like, semi-interested in figuring out, like... It looks like it soaks damage a little bit better, so I'm not going to hate on it. It looks like it soaks damage a little bit better. This big dude over here, I don't know if we want to try it out. I don't have any health stims. Maybe I should rethink that plan. Real quick style. We don't have a lot of bullets left either, unfortunately. It feels like you can farm bullets by killing mobs, but they only drop like 1 or 2 per mob, so, you know. These things right here, these little beetle bugs, I would strongly recommend that you circle strafe them to death. It tends to be the best plan. Right there we got a invisibility stim. Good thing for us, too, because I can use it. Fight this little guy over here. Maybe see if we can get ourselves up to level 6 off his corpse. It definitely looks like I take less damage. I'm pretty happy with the amount of damage we're taking right now. I feel like I'm definitely not getting struck down like I used to be, so that's good. Let's head on over to the big sphere over here. We'll see what we can find and see if it's going to be useful to us. Wasn't there also like a red chest around here somewhere that I'd wanted to pick up in the previous episode? This is like 30 minutes after that, so it's probably still there. Let's try out the new harvester. Is this my new harvester, or do I have to put it in here? There we go. Well, it doesn't feel that much better. I don't feel like this is much better right now. Like, I was hoping maybe it would harvest in increments of 2, and then the level 3 would harvest in increments of 3. Maybe it just has a higher crit chance, though. That, or maybe it's not implemented yet, like the item is in the game, but it actually doesn't have any of the special stats. I don't know. We'll see. Pretty close to leveling, though, so we should probably find, like, one mob and just, like, smack it in the face repeatedly until it falls over and gives us what we want. Right after he said he wasn't going to get any more fossil nodes. Maybe it's got more range. No, it doesn't have much more range either. I don't know. It'd be awesome if it could actually get like a much longer range so that you could shoot at like 20, 30 meters by the time you got the final upgrade. I would totally be down for that. That seems like the sort of thing that I would be all over. I am well lubricated to receive that proposition. Since we need more wood now, I used a couple hundred of our wood up. I'll probably chop down this little forest right here. I'll come back in just a minute once I get done like harvesting. Okay, I'm pretty happy with our wood haul right now. I feel like I got the job done. So, being back inside the game right now, I suppose what I'll try and do... Let's go to this little sphere over here and see like what it's got for us. I leveled up, by the way. I got attacked by like a random little boss thing. It figures. When it rains, it pours. Every time I turn off the camera, something interesting happens. The wood armor appears to absorb blows a lot better, so seriously, if you can make one thing before somebody destroys all your stuff, make yourself some wood armor because, Jesus, it makes you more resilient. I also find that it might be a good idea just as you're running past all these trees... Just like snipe 2 or 3 off the top of each. I mean, we've got more than enough wood right now, but I want to see what this thing is. I'm willing to bet, like, there's those artifacts that we saw in one of the first episodes that could be harvested and moved around. I'd love to see how you could actually implement those. I wonder if those are going to be like the map nodes that need to be defended, like these things right here. If you can, like, reprogram them to make you more efficient or something. Just make you better all around as a person. It's the sphere of better personhood. We have erected it here in the hopes that you will all become better people, because seriously, you all kind of suck. That's what I fought right there. A Thavimaki. That's what I fought. It tried to kill me. I was a little upset about it, so I stabbed it in the face. Can I bug through this? No, the mob just did. I want to bug through it. The mob got to bug through it. How come I don't get to bug through it? Can I harvest off of it? You'd think this would be like the ultimate crafting node if you were trying to like salvage. I don't know. It seems like it would be a pretty good option. There's a combusting slime over here. I'm pretty happy with my levels right now, all things considered. I don't think I'm really going to focus too heavily... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to focus too heavily on leveling up for right now, although we do need to kill some mobs and maybe see if we can get some technology, possibly. That's kind of like the one area where I feel like I'm lacking. I don't think that I've picked up a lot of the blueprints that I wish that I had picked up. So is the harvester... Maybe the harvester... Oh, you have to build it on top of things. There it is right there. Oh. Okay, so let's go find one of those X nodes and see if maybe we can get this thing put on it. Like, I'd like to play around with it. I don't know if there's one near our base, but if there is, it would be satisfactory. I think this is obviously like one of those things you have to sit around and guard, maybe. But nonetheless, I'm going to try and make one. I should probably make myself a weapon or something too, right? What do you think? A new weapon? Yeah. Probably make a weapon or something useful around here. There it is. That's one of the little nodes right there. Let's harvest it. Let's see what happens. I mean, I prefer to put it a little bit closer to my base, but I'm sure somebody shouted this at me in the comments. Yeah, do it. Let's see what happens. So, is it just going to hang out here like forever and just like do this? I mean, I suppose it's easy enough to find. It's already harvested a couple of Element X. I'll leave it back here over the course of the next couple hours when I play the game. I'll just leave it sitting there. Maybe I'll come back later and check it out and see how much Element X I can get out of it. I should probably set it to private though, shouldn't I? Let me set it to private real fast so that nobody steals out of it. Because somebody will. There we go. Now it's on private. People have to destroy it if they want to loot it now, which then alerts me. I wish that the game was actually like, you have resources under attack if your base was being hit by random people. That would be great. Give you a little bit of response time to maybe get up in there and fix the problem upside their heads, but oh well. We'll take what we can get for right now. All in all, that location actually didn't look like it had much for me. There's a couple of things down here I guess we could take control of. And I suppose that's a decent plan. The element X, I kind of wonder what it's so useful for. It seems like you need a lot of it. Like everything in the game seems to require a certain amount of it, so maybe you can actually use it to convert into other elements or something. I don't know. Oof. That lag. That lag, though. Luckily, our armor takes the edge off a lot of these hits, so it'll keep us safe for now. But these fights are definitely getting more risky the more lag there is. Oh, I missed with that one. Still using this knife too, which is problematic. There we go. A few more resources right there that we can isolate. Night Killer rib cages. I don't know what I use those for. I'm assuming it's for armor or something later on. Maybe something like a little bit more interesting still. I should probably let's go hunt the hunters, I guess. We'll hunt the tech hunters for a little bit, and we'll try and get some more blueprints so that we can upgrade ourselves and maybe have a bit more of a robust selection of objects that we can like take hold of, you know what I mean? Like a lot more stuff that we can utilize along the way. It looks kind of goofy running around in a log suit trying to jump around like a ninja. Like this is really sincerely not the most like dignified suit of armor. We need to like come up with some kind of solution to this problem. Alright, we're in a level 7 area right now. I'm just going to follow this beach all the way back to our house because I see no reason not to. Except I'll probably cut inland a little ways. I think cutting inland is probably the better plan anyways, because that allows us to find those tech hunters and take them off the map if we have to. That'll allow us to get a few more blueprints since I was just talking about that. See more people looking for fossils. These things are a pain in the ass to find now. I'm amazed that I'm still finding nodes even this far out, although I think most people haven't leveled at this point. I fear they might be trapped in kind of like an endless cycle. I think a lot of people jump onto like the main servers. People jump onto the main servers and they find that everything's gone, and then they go off to some of the more private servers off on the sides that only have like 10-15 slots on them so that they can actually play the game. The server's been cycling people a lot today, so at least the game's active. It means that hopefully it won't like go into a state of non-development. That'd be pretty sweet. I would prefer it. Not going to be back where we need to be just yet. I'm wondering if somebody got that loot crate already because I'm not seeing it laying around. We should swing white as well to see if we can find that guy's corpse that we had back in here. I need to make some more stealth or the speedy stims too, so that we're not running so slow, so we can sprint around the map a little bit more efficiently. Let's see here. There we go. It's back over this way somewhere. I just saw the flicker off in the distance. There's also a red one right there. I think the red one is actually the chest. So let's see if we can go find that. It'll give us a few more resources to draw upon too before we have to go any further into the game. We're pretty deep in right now, but I'm actually fairly worried about the fact that I need to like pay attention to... Wow, that Epcot Center is way back there now. Alright, well, at the bare minimum, where did that guy go? I think line of sight keeps getting blocked by trees and stuff, and it only works if you can see it. Huh. Well, doesn't matter. The guy may have come back and got his corpse, to be honest. It occasionally happens. Let's go back to base for right now, since I'm not seeing that thing, and that was basically the only reason that I cut inland. We'll wait till daybreak, and once daybreak gets here, we'll actually try and go through and maybe hunt a few tech hunters, maybe? We need to increase the amount of stuff we can craft right now, so there's that. Oh, wait. I just saw it glow over there. Frankly, it could be way out here, though. Also got a glowing over here. Okay, so there's something right there. We'll go snatch that up real quick. I assume it's been 10 minutes since the last time we've been over here. I don't know. My counting might be bad. Looks like we're actually kind of knee-deep in the newbie area right now. Got 3 minutes until that's back for Warwag. Alright, well down in this newbie area over here, it looks like there's a few more things to be harvested. Probably just basic newbie stuff. Somebody got killed, but maybe... we'll be able to like return it or something. Yeah, lots of dead folks over here. Lots and lots of dead folks. Alright. Well, I think that might be what's keeping people from playing too much further into the game too, is they keep getting smited. They get smote the second they walk out of here. No, not hello. I don't like you at all. You don't do anything for me. I'd like to go get the pets that we can get for the 100 whatever, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and I'll try and harvest this up right here since we got a couple minutes till that goes live anyways. I don't know if the chests are out here anywhere. I like how we have little pink puffs that come off of our harvester. It gives a very, very like dainty feeling to the entire harvesting system. I don't feel like I'm chopping down the tree. I feel like I'm hugging it down. It makes me feel really, really good about my environmental destruction, I suppose. I don't know why you would... They're talking about that in chat right now. Like, I don't know why you would play this game single player, though. I mean, I guess if you really, really, really are attached to your stuff. But it seems like player interactions, once again, are going to be... With most survival games, player interactions strike me as being, like, the main thing that people play these games for. Like, I don't play Rust to, like, build bases and stuff. I play Rust so that I can build a base and then shoot rockets at other people's base from my base. You know, like, it's just... I don't know, that's when it's the most fun, is when you're raiding and getting attacked and you get to know everybody on the server so that when they attack you, it's just like, oh, good job, man, you got past my defenses. Like, you're not even mad about it because you know everybody on the server. I was on a Rust server like that for a while where I knew everybody on a first-name basis. Like, there was 35, 40 players, and I knew a lot of them on a first-name basis. I knew the server mod. He wasn't a douchebag. He wasn't constantly, like, cheating and dropping airdrops or anything. And then everybody else was hella chill, too. Like, if they blew up your base when you were a newbie, they wouldn't take anything. They just kind of, like, messed with you. And then if you took it on the chin, like, in good faith, and you weren't, like, mad about it, then they'd be like, oh, okay. And then they kind of, like, accept you onto the server, you know, but the people that got mad got run out pretty quick. Alright, well, let's get back up in here and see what we can craft. It may be time to add, like, some more extensions to this thing, possibly. I don't know. We need to make some health stems. We have over here. Can I make better bandoliers? We can make a locator right now if we had some more ore bars and some more cut gems. Might be a useful item. Let's play around with it. So we need ore bars and some cut gems. I don't know how I don't know how many we need, so I'm just gonna use like however many. These are like common things that we use for everything anyways, so there we go. So now I have a location. Oh, okay. So I guess it just gives you latitude and longitude up at the top right. I'd actually prefer it if it gave you a mini-map, to be honest. Or at least it gave you access to like a handheld GPS maybe, so that you could mark locations. I don't know. Just random things that I'm thinking about as we're going through. Materials over here. Let's figure out if we can make this new... I want to make a rotted wood club. We need fossil blocks and planks. We've already got everything for it, so we might as well. I wonder if that's better than what I have. Yes, it looks like it does quite a bit more damage, actually. I kind of feel like I should leave these open, so in case somebody comes by, they can use them, so they don't get mad and, like, destroy it, because I won't let them use my stuff. So I'll leave it all public for right now. I'm going to make some more health stems. I also need some more speed stems. Ooh, you need a bunch of food for speed stems. Okay. I'm assuming that's because they're figuring, you're using like carbohydrates or something. I don't know. Let's see. Well, everything's already taken care of. Like, if I keep upgrading this, I don't know where it ends up, but frankly, I'd like to find out maybe. Upgrade it like a little bit. It seems like a bit too much. I'm going to stop right there. Alright, let's go find something to fight right here. We got ourselves a nasty-ass little club. I assume it's probably better than the default combat knife, considering it takes, like, a fair amount of resources to make. I don't know. Let's hotbar it. I'll put it on the one slot for right now. If it ends up not being very good, we'll swap it back out. Getting a little bit of lag right now, but we're going to go back and investigate one of these dungeons over here. That'll probably be, like, the endeavor for the remainder of this episode. Probably the next one as well. I hope that I've managed to be entertaining for all of you. I don't really know. I've been feeling like I've been, like, in an off period lately where I'm just like, meow. Like, that's the noise that I make when I wake up, just kind of like, meow. It's kind of like a cat that just doesn't have the effort to do the yow at the end, but it just goes downwards like M-Y-E-E-R-R-R-R, mirror. I don't know. It's just been like one of those things. I'm falling into like the routine of like daily work and like daily production and everything. And I think that's always dangerous. Like, you got to mix it up a little bit and do something a little bit different every single day. Make sure that like you never get too used to the same conditions and the same things. I'm running around out here like got like a cave club on and everything else. This is ridiculous. This is totally ridiculous. At least I don't have to worry about people killing me. Oh yeah, there's that backpack we were talking about earlier. Might get something out of there. Alright, well we got, I don't know. It's hard to tell from the little floaty text, like what you pick up from some people. Got a bunch of default helmets. Honestly, if you can pick up just about anything that's useful, I don't blame you. You probably should. I mean, I loot every corpse that I can come across, in all fairness. It's not because I'm mad or because I'm a douche or anything. It's just because, obviously, they're not coming back to get it. What's this guy over here? A level 4 Frozen Nuff Opanathus, or Opanathi or something. He's got like a badass gun. I know that for a fact. Yeah, this hits way harder. We're gonna waste this guy. There we go. Get up in there. Get some. Get worked with your bad leotard wearing self. It's like a leotard. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a leotard corset. It's like a leotorset. Although he's still taking it like a champ, but so are we, so I don't think he's really going to get away with much on us. These bigger boss guys are actually fun to fight, though, so I would prefer... Oh, we just got nailed. Alright, so just stay out of range slightly. He's going to shoot. There it goes right there. They all do have like their own little like move set that they use. See if I can work this guy. I bet we get a bunch out of him if we can kill him because he's like a legendary tech hunter. He's like one of the really, really big ones. Let me use a health stim real fast so we don't fall down dead here. He actually has a lot more HP than I expected. He's managing to bear the brunt of our assault in far better condition than I had ever thought before, so this is actually taking quite a bit longer than I expected. There we go. Now he's down. He got blueprints too. Pistol ammo, a combat pistol, ice. Ooh, there you go. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what you're trying to get lined up. So the tech hunters. Always hunt the tech hunters if you're trying to increase your tech list. If you're trying to get more blueprints or whatever, it's all about the tech hunters. I've yet to kill a tech hunter that didn't drop something good for me. Like something that I at least vaguely wanted. Sometimes you get repeats, but by and large, it's not too big of a problem. Let's check this cave out over here now that we're like all beefy and... they're talking about it in chat right now. I'm actually glad there's a cooldown between looting people when you kill them because it means people have to really want to kill you. Like, I enjoy that feature. Ants Hollow, level 2 to 5. Well, hopefully it hasn't been farmed out. I'm willing to bet somebody's been in here, though. Dat lag, though. Oh, it's level 3 to 6. That's not so bad. There's some fossils over here. We could use them. I've been using up a lot of fossils lately, so this might be helpful. There we go. Get this thing all squared away. I feel like it's not working right now, but it might just be lag. I'll probably go back out and grab our Agent X or whatever the hell it is. What is that stuff called? Element X while we're running around. I'm assuming that Element X is kind of like just that random mutagen type thing that you need to do all the random stuff in the game. Let's continue harvesting all this up. I know my base is going to be gone tomorrow, so like when I come back, basically, I'm playing for a little while today. I'm going to record as much as I can of this series, and then when we come back, there's the distinct likelihood that I may have to restart just because the server is like, what does he do? A gambler. You can get a speed pack. Ooh, you can get a... Okay, yeah, let's do that for our next goal, I guess. I can drop another harvester over here too, I suppose. A force field door. Oh, that's how you do it. Requires a generator for power. Okay. That's pretty good. I'll see if I can make that happen in a little bit then. That seems like the sort of thing that might be helpful. We just picked up a whole bunch of like random nothing. I'm not sure what it was, but we picked it up, I guess. Deeper into the caves we goes. That bloom of fire, I'm sorry, that light glare effect, I like it. I don't know, it makes me happy. Ooh, we got a little bit more in here too. I may actually try and put down spawners in all of those caves that I was in before. Because the AI doesn't seem to attack your random construction. It's like little things to think about. The force field door, I'm not sure how useful that can be though when you can just attack the structure of the building itself. I fully expect somebody to come around and like destroy the hell out of my base though before tomorrow. So that's why I've been really holding off on like stopping the recordings. I'm trying to get as much done as possible before the next day because I know that's going to be bad. I may make a private server or something. I don't know. I have like multiple computers right now and I think I could run one off of like maybe... I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I may try and run a server where everybody at the Nerd Castle can hang out and play on it so that we don't have to worry about people destroying our base and messing with us. I don't know. It might have to be like invite though. The levels are getting higher as we get deeper into this place. Give her the day killer first since he's the biggest concern. There we go, day killer. Get dealt with. Get dealt with. I think we might actually be able to go all the way up inside of this thing. Maybe. Oh, that guy's harvesting over here. That might explain it. I'm not going to kill him right now, but definitely not being friendly either. Doesn't look like he's going to try anything. I'm a friendly player. I always am. Ooh, there's crystals back here, though. Shit. I need those. I need those with a quickness. I need those way more than I need fossils. There we go. Shovel these into my bag real fast. Well, at least we can, like, do this without having to worry about murking each other. Yeah, some really good ore nodes back in here. Getting a bunch of gems. How much ore do I have? I gotta be, like, slightly low on ore, don't I? I would rather, like, collaborate and survive than just basically have a fight that benefits nobody. Like, sitting in here just, like, killing each other for the sake of killing each other because we want to loot stuff. Additionally, the fact that you let people off the hook will occasionally get you mercy in the long run. Occasionally. I can't promise that it will, but sometimes it doth. Let's see what I can do here. This guy's trying to harvest as fast as he can, and I need to be doing likewise. There we go. I'm going to go after this big crystal over here, too. Thought there might be somebody stealthed in here. He's popping stims so he can run around faster. I think I could take him, though. He doesn't really have that many resources. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of stuff on him. He doesn't have armor or anything else unless you can't see it on other players. I don't really need the fossils, so I can skip those. What I do, however, need is metal. So if I can get a little bit ahead right here and just take the metal rather than fight with this guy. This cave is actually surprisingly large. Like, I'm not even sure I can find my way back out of here now. I have no idea. Either way, I think I'll probably finish up farming out of this cave right now, and then I'll come back with the next episode where we'll go back and see if we can maybe make our base a little bit more secure. I wish you could pick up items after you broke them, maybe, and, like, bring them back, but it doesn't look like you can. So anyways, I'll see you on the next episode. Hi-do, everybody.